Sleep but dreaming, I'll be there when the wake but screaming. An hour of death and I'll witness to have a moment more to curse them. Watch the maggots crawl out of them, hear the angels call.
What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Farley here to do a music collection update. Hold on. I got a mustache pube. Mustache pube. I think I got it. I hope it was a mustache pube. Anyway, I've got some stuff I picked up. Only one record. I got some CDs. But today, to my surprise, there was this waiting on me. This, well, I don't want to give addresses, but anyway. Alright, so this is from Aaron, the Metal Theologian. Just one of my favorite dudes in the VC and in life. Cool cat. Got extensive knowledge about all different kinds of genres of music, from metal to jazz and everything. And, yeah, man, I had no idea he was sending me anything. We had exchanged some packages before, but like I said, I had no idea to expect it. So I'm going to do that first. I did cut the tape, so you wouldn't have to watch me fool around with that, but I have not opened it, so I'm not going to look. I think it's a sandwich. I think it's two stiffness. Oh, look at it. Got a little note. Okay. Yeah, I think I can read this. Dude. That's how he started his note. This is the South American boot from a few years ago. The sound isn't ideal, but it served me pretty well. Sorry, his handwriting's a little. It's better than mine, but I can barely read mine. It served me pretty well for several years, and it beats the CD. Aaron. P.S. And the cover is oversized too. Dude, I just looked at it. This is something we had talked about the other day, and it's a, I don't know if you call this an EP or what, but I've been looking for two bands I've really been looking for a lot lately. And I picked up a CD of one. Let me go ahead and show you that, because to me these bands are kind of in the same vein. Crucifixion, After the Fox, their vinyl, or really anything you buy from them, it was just ridiculously priced, very rare. But High Roller put out this new CD, which I did a rip of. But High Roller did a very, very good job of packaging this. And they did do a vinyl reissue. What are you barking at? Huh? What's going on over there? But anyway, I picked that up, and really, really cool. Comes with a poster. A little poster, two-sided. It's got, this is the cover for the Green Eye single, I think. And then this side. And I don't think Crucifixion put out a full length, but this is a collection of like singles and EPs. Just some really, really good new wave of British heavy metal from the early 80s. I think this is like 80 to 84. But until I saw this, everything I saw from them was, you know, a lot of money. Now, again, that's After the Fox if you want to pick it up. If you haven't heard it, I did do a rip of this last week, I think. So, really, really well done, and it sounds really good. I don't know. I guess they remastered it because from what I've heard, like vinyl rips and stuff, it didn't sound as good as the CD. Now, this is what I'm talking about. The Aaron sent. So I've been looking for Crucifixion, but another band that's even harder to find anything. And if you do find it, it's really, really expensive. And I've been in love with this band now for 3-4 years. And dude, I'm so stoked. I don't know how many of you will know this band, but all right. So this is a single, not an EP. I think I said an EP earlier. We Stand to Fight, Virtue, and man, This is sweet. He says it's a boot. This is on a Phoenix Records from 2003. And this is I think it's either 141 or 191 of 250 copies. Dude, I'm so stoked to get this, man. You have no idea. You just can't find their stuff. I haven't seen this boot. Obviously, you know, I've only really looked two places, eBay and Discogs, but you know how Discogs won't show a bootleg, so maybe that's why I haven't seen this particular pressing on there. But yeah, man, this is a really, really good band. And like I say, I've been listening to them, but I'm not able to afford any of their stuff. And again, I haven't seen this particular pressing, but dude, I'm stoked to get this. You don't have no idea, man. I've really been that and that Crucifixion. The Crucifixion, I was really, really looking for Green Eyes. Again, I don't know if the Green Eyes is a single or an EP, but I've been looking for it. And every time I look for it, I also check what is going on over here. Oh, I got one dog stealing another dog's food over there. Poe, you know better. You know that's going to rile up Pup Pup. We don't want to rile up Pup Pup. So, dude, this is freaking sweet, dude. I don't know what to say. Again, really, really underrated but good. There's so many of those bands, dude. That it's really a rabbit hole you can go down. Once you got, you know, if you look past the main bands, you know, like the bands that Metallica covers, Diamond Head, and all that stuff. I think you'll discover that there's a lot more really, really good British heavy metal that was out in the early 80s, mid-80s. So, we stand to thank you so much, dude. This means a lot. You know, that's one of the things that, you know, when you have good friends that understand that need to have certain albums and they actually go out and when they look for the things that they want, will look for something that they think you want. That's really, really cool, man. So, and again, thank you, and you rock, and I don't know what's going on with these dogs. All right. Now, so I showed you the Crucifixion, the Virtue now. I did pick up, I don't know how many people know this band. For some reason, I've really, really been getting into like obscure stuff lately. But this is a band I had on cassette back in 91, I think. 91 maybe. All right, no. Yeah, this came out 89. So somewhere in that, I was in a place where, hold on one second. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta get these dogs put up.
Hey, Scotty. Jesus, man.
So, this is my luck. So, I went to figure out why the dogs are all in each other's faces and somehow managed to get tape. Can you see that? All over the corner of my album. I don't know where this tape... Oh, it come off of the box that Aaron sent me. Real quick, let me get this off. Oh, that's sweet. It's coming off really nice and clean. Oh, yeah. So anyway, I was talking about them. I was in a place, early 90s probably, where I was really liking like Infectious Grooves, Primus, that funk-infused rock and alternative, and Fishbone, so many bands. And somebody recommended 24/7 Spies at New York. This album's Harder Than You, and this is looks like Gold Stamp promo. You can see the Gold Stamp. But man, this has been an album that I forgot, over time, and something made me think of them a few weeks ago, and so I started listening to the album again on YouTube, streaming, and I was like, my God, I got to get that album. It's still, to me, this album still feels new and unique and different from what everybody else was doing. And so 24/7 Spies, this is rock, punk, reggae, blues, R&B. It's a little bit of everything, man. Yeah. So if you like your music, with a little bit of variety and different musical genres kind of mixed together, but still want it, decently heavy, 24/7 Spies. And I do not think there's a repressing of this album. I'm not 100% on that, but this is the original, in effect, just black vinyl. Nothing fancy schmancy on it. And come with the inner. Dudes could play, man. The guitarist is out of this world. What amazes me most about the guitarist is his ability, and his Jimmy Jams or something like that. What is it? It's a tape that's back on here. Jimmy Hazel. I think they might call him Jimmy Jam, but anyway, Jimmy Hazel. To be able to change from punk guitar to a clean guitar, like with reggae, to a bluesy with distortion. I mean, without distortion, but with echo effect and those kind of things. It's just amazing, man. I can't even really even get the punk guitar sound right. And this dude can do it in all kinds of other genres of music. All right. And then finally, these albums have been reissued on vinyl if you want them. I actually have picked up repressings. Well, they're not really repressings. The band actually went to the studio and re-recorded their albums. And I have two of those. They're re-recordings. But I did want to have the original albums on CD for my, playing around the house and stuff. And also for ripping, and so I can play it in my truck, which doesn't have a CD player. Stupid. But anyway. Anacrusis, Manic Impressions, and my favorite, Reason, on CD. So, and like I said, these are the original pressings. Manic Impressions is on Metal Blade, and then the other one is on, this might be a French. I might be wrong about that. This isn't, Manic Impression is original, and then Reason is looks like it may be a French pressing. Definitely European, anyway. But, yeah, this is not an American release. That's the cover that I had when I had the cassette years ago. This is a different cover that's the cover now. And I don't know if it's because it's French or whatever, but I remember when I had the cassette, you got that cover right there. Just a great progressive metal band. Ken Nardi's the lead singer. Oh my God, he has this crazy vocal range where he can go with like this angry growl to this really high-pitched Mariah Carey wail thing. It's just really, really awesome. So, again, a very unique band with their sound, very progressive, musically talented, can do crazy things with the instrumentation. I call them Voivado Myth. So, all right, so that's what I got. Thanks for watching as always. And then again, Aaron, you beautiful man, thank you. That means a lot, dude, that you went out and because you knew I'd been looking for this. And I'd only made one comment, and it wasn't even on YouTube. It was on a Facebook group. And he took it and ran with it. So, dude, it means a lot that you thought of me enough to do that. So, everybody else, I hope everybody has a good weekend. Go Dogs tomorrow. We got Kentucky. Earlier this year, I would have thought it'd be a blowout. But after we lost to South Carolina, might be a good game. I don't know what to expect anymore from my Dogs. But anyway, take care, everybody. Talk to you soon. Farley out.